First off, when it comes to event editing, one of the most important things is preparation. First off, before anything else, I always, when working with a vanilla ISO, make sure I do open it in Shishi to restructure the ISO. I don't know if that's necessary, but if you are following this tutorial, I would recommend it, just because it's something that I do and I've never had a problem with it otherwise. At this point, you go ahead and close out of Shishi since it does save automatically. You see here we have our vanilla bin file. ISO works fine as well. CD Mage and Raven's easyvent editor super perfect version 1.7. Go ahead and open up CD Mage. We're going to load our vanilla ISO. Go down to mode 2. It's going to say something about errors. Go ahead and hit yes. Open up the event file. We're going to first pull out the test.evt. Obviously you're going to want to pull this somewhere where you can easily find it, as I'm going to pull this to my desktop and then bring it into here. Go ahead and close out of CD Mage. Now we're going to take this, go into easyvent editor, into the event decompiler 2 folder, and paste your test.evt. You can see I already had one here. I'm going to go ahead and overwrite that. Normally you would not if you had just extracted the easyvent program. You would now go ahead and click on the event decompiler, which will generate your psx events.txt. Once that psx events.txt has generated, I always go ahead and make another new text document called event.txt, and I will explain the reason for that here in a moment. I'm going to go back to the previous folder and click on eventeditor.exe. Now in here, which will be explained further in more detail in the tutorial, you see we have all the events from vanilla Final Fantasy Tactics here. So say for example I wanted to edit the very first scene in the monastery. You're going to go ahead and open indexed events, and this is the entire event that you'd be working with. Now let's say we made some changes to this. The way that I work with events, everybody may be different. This is just the way that I personally work with them. All copy, go back into the event decompiler 2 folder, open up your event.txt, paste. You can see everything's in there. Save, and then you'll double click on the event compiler, which, as you can see based on the time here, has just been updated. After this, it's as simple as going back into CD Mage, opening back up our vanilla bin as before, back into the event folder, and we would import our new test.evt. So had I made any changes to that event, they would now be in the ISO, and I can go ahead and load them into the emulator.